Heaven's Journey to Life. The Energy of Adam and Eve, Day 58. From and in this post, we're continuing with having a look at the dynamics within the connections and relationships that were formed and manifested within and between the Adam, male singularities, and Eve, female singularities, from the perspective of how it is that the Eve and female singularities of primarily an accumulation of positive energy experiences, and the Adam and male singularities of primarily the action, friction, and conflict of negative energy experiences, manifested within and between them the equality and neutrality between their energies. I forgive myself that I haven't accepted and allowed myself to, in and as equality and oneness, with and as energy and substance, see, realize, and understand the connection and relationship that manifested within and between the Eve and female singularity presence and aura of an as primary positive energy experience, and the Adam and male singularity presence and aura of an as primarily negative energy experience, where as the Adam and male singularity presence and aura merged with and as the Eve and female singularity presence and aura, within the immediate energy resonance and reverberation existent within and as the Eve and female singularity presence and aura of an as a positive energy experience, the Adam and male experienced the positive energy reverberation and resonance of an as the Eve and female singularity beingness and manifested singularity vibrating within an as and existing of an as the accumulation and moreness of an as energy. Thus, what manifested with the Eve and female singularity and Adam and male singularity presence and aura merging was one presence and aura that manifested encompassing both the Adam and male singularity and the Eve and female singularity. In and as this one presence and aura encompassing both the Adam male and Eve and female singularity, with the Adam and male singularity experiencing only the positive energy experience reverberating and reverberation resonance. This, in that moment, sustained the Adam and male singularity in experiencing only the positive energy experience resonance and reverberation from within and as the Eve and female singularity vibration and frequency of and as the accumulation and moreness of energy. In this, I forgive myself that I haven't accepted and allowed myself to see, realize, and understand the existence and manifestation of and as equality and oneness as separation, where oneness manifested as the merging of the Eve and female singularity and Adam and male singularity within and as the one presence and aura that encompass and surround them both. The equality manifested as the Eve and female and Adam and male singularity equally manifested into and as the positive energy experience with and as the merging into and as the one presence and aura. In this, I forgive myself that I haven't accepted and allowed myself to, from the beginning, in and as equality and oneness, with and as substance and energy, see, realize, and understand the existence and manifestation of equality and oneness, in and as the starting point of and as separation as energy, where we as substance of and as life, of and as equality and oneness, as here, diminished and limited our equality and oneness with and as eternal life, to and as separated manifested singularities, whose equality and oneness is existent within and as the one presence and aura merging, and the experience of and as the positive energy experience, for and as a finite moment, within and as the eternity of existence as substance here. I forgive myself that I haven't accepted and allowed myself to remember, see, realize, and understand as the Adam and male singularity, how, as I was merging with and as the Eve and female singularity presence and aura into and as the one presence and aura surrounding us, the reverberation and resonance of and as the positive energy experience moved from the presence and aura surrounding us into and as my manifested singularity and beingness, where my energies of and as the negative and neutral accumulated into and as the positive through, with the very resonance and reverberation moving into and as the external existence of and as substance. The resonance and reverberation would, within its very vibration and frequency, vibrating at a lesser frequency than the energy vibrating within and as its origin and source point within, and as the Adam and male and even female singularity, where, as the resonance and reverberation manifest as movements and ripple effects, from within and as the Adam and male and even female manifest singularity into and as the external existence of substance. The ripples, resonance, reverberations manifested minute molecules and manifested singularities, consisting of and existing as the nature of energy, that would within and as their minute existence, equally as one, manifest friction and conflict within and towards existence as substance, accumulating from the negative to the neutral and to the positive. Now, in this, I forgive myself that I haven't accepted and allowed myself to, in and as equality and oneness, with and as substance and energy, remember, see, realize, and understand how, with the Eve and female singularity consisting of and existing as primarily positive energy experience, the Eve and female singularity presence and aura of and as energy will be experienced as positive due to and because of the extent and amount of minute molecules and manifested singularities that would surround the Eve female singularity, because with the Eve and female singularity existing as an accumulation and moreness of and as energy, vibrating at a more intense frequency and velocity, the Eve and female aura and presence would consist of and exist as more intensely vibrating minute molecules and manifested singularities. And in and as that more intense vibrating minute molecules and manifested singularities that's existing within and as their own existence as energy, as accumulation from the negative to the neutral and to the positive, would give her presence and aura the positive energy experience for an extended period of time as the Eve and female continue within and as her movement inward and forward within and as existence and beingness, consuming substance transform into energy. In this, maintaining the Eve and female singularity positive energy experience accumulation within, and so maintaining the extent and amount of resonance and reverberation as minute molecules and manifested singularities without. In this, I forgive myself that I haven't accepted and allowed myself to, in and as equality and oneness, with and as energy and substance, remember, see, realize, and understand, due to the minute molecules and manifested singularities being constricted to a particular size, they would only last within the extent and amount of substance existent within and as the molecule manifestations itself. The size of and as their molecule would vary. The closer to the Eve and female, atom and male manifested singularities, the bigger the molecules, the farther, the smaller the molecules. Within this, the size of and as the molecule manifestations would also depend on the ripple and movement that manifested into and as the external substance of and as existence, from and of the internal energy accumulation of and as the Eve and female and atom and male singularity, where the ripples and movements would move as waves from within and as the Eve and female and atom and male singularity, with every ripple and movement manifesting in a circular formation around the Eve and female and atom and male singularity. Each circular formation surrounding the Eve and female and atom and male singularity, the circular formation closest to the Eve and female and atom and male singularity would contain the larger minute molecules and manifested singularities, and the circular formation from that circular formation would contain smaller minute molecules and manifested singularities, and so on. For a practical perspective, one can draw a round circle on a piece of paper, and then draw circles surrounding that one circle, where the first circle surrounding the round circle can be drawn hard and thicker, and then the circle surrounding that circle be drawn less harder and less thicker, and so on. This representing the aura and presence of and as the Eve and female and atom and male singularities. Thus, every ripple and movement that is manifested in the surrounding area of and as Eve and female and atom and male would within and as its circular formation manifest an innumerable amount of minute molecule manifested singularities that within their existence move from friction and conflict as negative energy experience into and as the neutral and to the positive, where it would seem that the Eve and female and atom and male singularities maintains a constant aura and presence surrounding them, but the minute molecules and manifested singularities in fact cease their own existence at a much faster pace and rate than the Eve and female and atom and male singularities, due to their size and the movement as friction and conflict into and as the external existence of substance that brought them into existence. Thus, the minute molecules and singularities within and as the surrounding area of and as Eve and female and atom and male singularities would consume the substance within and as their minute existence, very fast, and equally as fast cease to exist. But their immediately manifest replacement molecules and manifested singularities, as the Eve and female singularity and Adam and male singularity maintain their relationship to substance and existence within and without in consuming substance to transform into energy, which constantly and continuously manifest ripples and movements into and as the external environment, as existence of and as substance. And so every moment a new ripple and movement manifests with new molecules and manifested singularities, existing as long as they have substance available within and as their manifested separation as singularities, containing only so much substance within and as their molecules and manifestations to consume to transform into energy. The other molecules from previous movements and ripples would cease to exist. And so the momentum of and as the ripples and movements manifesting the presence and aura would continue, manifesting an illusion of continuity, when it's in fact a constant continuous process of birth and death, formations of and as molecule manifested singularities. In this, I forgive myself that I haven't accepted and allowed myself to in and as equality and oneness, with and as energy and substance from the beginning. Remember, see, realize, and understand why and how the Adam and male singularities, presence and aura differed from and of the Eve and female presence aura, in that because the Adam and male singularity, with only consisting of and existing as negative energy experience and neutral energy experience, rarely accumulating into and as the positive energy experience, the Adam and male singularity, presence and aura, would resonate and reverberate as circular formations from and of the movements and ripples manifesting from within and as its manifested singularity energy existence, with the minute molecules and manifested singularities lasting less longer than that of the Eve and female minute molecules and manifested singularities. Due to and because of the Adam and male singularity energy, vibration, frequency, and intensity being less, due to not consisting of and existing as much energy as the Eve and female singularity. In this, the Adam and male singularity aura and presence will be smaller than that of the Eve and female, and also less intense and dense. And in this comparison of the Adam and male aura, presence, and Eve and female aura and presence, the Adam and male singularity aura and presence would be experienced as negative, with the Eve and female singularity aura and presence experienced as positive. We'll continue in the next post with how the Adam and male singularity accumulated its energies within and as itself in the reverse, where the Eve and female singularity accumulate its energies from within itself. The Adam and male singularity would accumulate its energy from the one aura and presence that surround the singularities, from the external environment, aura, and presence, into and as its manifested singularity and beingness. And so internally, within its manifested singularity and beingness, accumulate itself into and as the positive energy experience to equalize itself with and as Eve and female singularity. I commit myself to show how and why no human being have been, throughout the existence of the human race, able to stand equal to and one with even themselves, their physical bodies, another human being, and everything and everyone within and as its existence, due to our accepted and allowed separation in existence as the mind and consciousness that exist from and of the negative, neutral, and positive energy experiences. That, as long as we exist as the mind and consciousness within and as the energies of and as the negative, the neutral, and the positive, we will continue our accepted and allowed separation from ourselves, our physical bodies, and this existence. And in this, continue perpetuating, manifesting, accepting, and allowing the consequences that has come into this existence because of separation. That we would accept and allow war, violence, poverty, famine, abuse, extinction, and the earth itself to be destroyed and annihilated because of the extent of separation from ourselves, that we in no way can even fathom and conceive in considering, regarding, and caring another as we would ourselves, as we do not even in fact consider, regard, and care for ourselves, as our only existence had become survival and possession of and as energy within and money without, no matter what the consequence and compromise to ourselves, our bodies, our relationships, or this physical existence. I commit myself to show how the awareness and seeing of aura and the relationship to and towards its presence is simply a reaction from and through the mind seeing and becoming aware of its own resonating and reverberating existence. That one's aura, in fact, reveal and expose the limited nature of our actual physical awareness and presence within and as existence, that's become diminished to only an encircling surrounding us, consisting of and existing as the reverberation and resonance of and as our entire mind consciousness system, as the aura represent the varying emotional and feeling bodies of and as the mind within and as us. That instead of us existing in awareness with and as our physical bodies and this physical existence as a whole in and as equality and oneness, missing life here, we've become mesmerized and hypnotized by a small encircling of energy surrounding our physical bodies, consisting of and existing as the mind's emotional and feeling energy body, reverberations, resonance, and ripples. In this, I commit myself to show how the aura is not something beautiful, magnificent, great, as the very existence of the aura as the resonance and reverberation manifestation from and of the mind's emotional and feeling energy bodies originate from and of the mind's relationship to the physical body, within and as the starting point of and as friction and conflict, as the mind consumed physicality to transform into energy. In this, I commit myself to show how within the relationship as the mind, we have towards the aura of and as energy that we claim as beautiful and interesting and intriguing, that yet again, we place value and importance in colors and energy we see through and with the mind, while completely blinded to the reality of where such colors and energy originate and come from, as the actual abuse and misuse of and as the mind in and as the physical body. That for the colors and energy of the auras to exist, the physical body is sacrificed, equally as one in our relationship to and towards the world system of money, where the masses are mesmerized and hypnotized by and through money and media, consumerism, adverts, fashion, entertainment, as the blinding colors that blind those of the minority of the Earth's population to the abuse and misuse of and as the world system of money to and towards its physical existence, and countless lives of human beings that is sacrificed for such colors of media, consumerism, adverts, fashion, entertainment to exist, and for money to be accumulated for their own survival. I commit myself to show the extent of separation as self-interest, as evil existent, as the human being, as the mind consciousness, that we would preoccupy our minds and time and breath of energy with energy and money and colors and entertainment, without utilizing the same time and breath to in fact consider walking the solution to and as the equality and oneness of self, one's physical body, and this physical existence, to bring about a solution for all, equally as one within and as its existence as self. I commit myself to, with and as writing, self-forgiveness, and self-corrective application, assist and support me to walk my process with and as my mind consciousness into and as physical equality and oneness, to, as I walk this process, no more accept and allow myself to preoccupy myself with energy in my mind, in continuing accepting and allowing myself to be preoccupied with thoughts, reactions, internal conversations, back chats, but commit myself to walk here with and as every breath, in this practically preparing myself to utilize breath and time to assist and support me to stand as a living example of and as equality and oneness, in caring, considering, regarding me, and so all as me, to walk a solution as me, for me, as all as me, a solution that would consider, regard, and care for all in and as equality and oneness, as walked as the equal money system. I commit myself to see, realize, and understand the limited nature of and as the existence of and as the aura, and commit myself to stop my limited and diminished presence of and as only an encircling of energy surrounding me from within and as my mind, and commit myself to stand as a presence within and as this world and on this earth, as a living example of and as equality and oneness, to walk the process of assisting and supporting me and others as me, in seeing, realizing, and understanding what we have done and become as energy and mind and consciousness, as the consequence to ourselves and existence as ourselves, to so stop consequence from within and as ourselves, stop creating an existence of consequence, but finally manifest heaven on earth as creation and birthing of and as life from the physical, for self and all as self, in and as equality and oneness.